Listen, I'm just gonna tell you, we're gonna drive through. I wanna show you that this affected everybody. We're gonna pass the police chief's house that's devastated, the mayor who has 4 kids and 2 babies under 3. His house is devastated. He moved into the shelter for 2 weeks. He's still there, our mayor. It isn't like anybody's getting special treatment. But you're going to see how our town is so wonderful that we've already come back. We had a wonderful plan when we are devastated. We've lost 1,500 homes. Here's the issue, why you see everything on the streets that you will see. The seawater came in. It came up to here. Seawater is usually sterile. It's the stuff that's in it that is bad, okay, including dead fish and animals. So anything that touches your home has to be taken out, including the wallboard and the floors. It's terrible, and it smells very bad also. So when you see the mounds of debris, that's what it is. It's the insides of people's homes, okay? So you can see, of course, there, that's
one of our values at the Charles Finney School is compassion. And so, in talking this over with my wife and praying about it, we came up with this idea of Project Compassion, which is essentially that we're going to discover need around the world, discover people hurting, discover wherever people are suffering around the world, in Rochester, in our communities, in our school even. And so we decided to be very proactive to this and give whatever we could. Right from the start, we put forth the challenge to ourselves that doing something is greater than doing nothing. So when Hurricane Sandy hit on the East Coast, we were all overwhelmed by the terrible sights of that. And about a little over a week ago, when I heard that there was a second storm coming in, a northeaster coming in to the area, I decided it was time to not just send money and pray, but to take action and go to New Jersey and do whatever we can. And to tour the devastation, to see what happened, and to take it into our hearts, to take it into our minds, so that we can become more compassionate people ourselves. That we can be more like Jesus, who said he came into the world not to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. So now I'm pulling into the Pillar of Fire Ministries here in Zarephath, New Jersey, to go pick up the team. And in about 15 minutes, we will be traveling to the coast to do the best we can to help out people who have lost everything. Back in the corner goes the... Just wherever, guys. Just fill that whole bench up.
right at the beginning of Seabright, I would just take the Ocean Road all the way down. And when you get to the checkpoint in Seabright, I would ask them, what's the best way to get to the highway?
Devastating seeing all the piles of people's stuff on the roads and stuff. It made me cry in the car because it was just so sad. And we saw when we were driving a free calls sign for people who need to call their parents or tell them or any emergencies they had to take.
Going down there, was expecting to see some damage, was not prepared for the extent of the damage that I saw.
Town. We're going to go down up and down a couple of streets. Then we'll come past the police station where you will be working. Okay, I'm going to drop you off, and I'll get back there with you. I'll introduce you. That's going to open at noon, and you will see people. I was just there a half hour ago, and we got a shipload of heaters. I don't know who donated them. People heard a rumor. There were 40 people there in 5 minutes, and we couldn't give them out yet because we didn't have security. I was the only one there. I'm trying to tell people to get in line. It's like they, how can I say that when they need this so badly? And I have heat. They also bought a truckload of fans, and people say, what do you need fans for? They need to get the bad air out. So you'll see a little bit of town, but you're going to see all the wonderful people here too. And I thank you also very much for coming to help us. Okay?
I spoke to a couple of people. Most of their responses were just that possessions were destroyed and it really messes up your life, but at least nobody died. And you can replace things with materialistic value, but you can't replace a life.